I'm finna beat that ass, Charlie. Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back, or aka good morning, because it's like 6 in the morning where I am. I'm basically changing my schedule up so I can start uploading more. I'm gonna explain everything out in a video after this. So yeah, see you guys soon. By the way, if you're new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And please try not to look at this. Thank you. But our main focus right now is to focus on these tips, tricks, and SCEPTILE. I got my baked pizza right here chilling. I'm finna destroy this shit after I make this video, and I'm about to get done with it right now. By the way, I am extremely weird. Extremely weird. Now, while this shit's load, message to Charlie. Coming for that ass. Now, when I'm going over the stuff, I may confuse the buttons up a little bit because this is literally like my second day having a Wii U. Or technically my first night, because I had this shit since yesterday, and I'm a little bit confused on these buttons, like A, X, Y, B is up here, and coming from a Sony says Xbox player and never having a Wii U it's a little bit irritating, especially trying to accept some of the stuff like accept invites, because I'm accidentally pressing B and all that things. But anyway, let's get into it. The first thing I want to go over is his actual best moves, or at least best setups to try and get the first hit on your opponent so you can switch to battle phase. Now, I'm going to be assuming that you guys already know how certain mechanics work as far as, you know, changing battle phase, you know, hitting them a certain direction. I said direction. I mean hitting them like a certain move or whatever to change the battle phase. I'm just going to basically assume that you guys know that. So if you guys don't, just comment below and I can also make a video going over everything like that. So let's start off with the best moves that I think so far. Now, one move of engagement that I think is phenomenal is his jump Y. So his jump Y is basically send out this razor leaf thing. After like 5 seconds, it literally does nothing, no hit back. It does like a little bit of damage to the opponent, but they can still react out of it. It just basically does no hit stun, so it's basically horrible. Now what you want to do is try and stall for at least 5 seconds so you can get like these razor leaves to come. Then that's when the hit stun comes. Then you can actually go in for a combo, get your 9-hit combo, first hit, and then switch it to the battle phase. This is a phenomenal technique and it's been working with me. Now one thing you want to keep in mind is if you're playing against a spammer, so if it's not, you know, a Machamp or a Charizard, you're playing against probably a Gardevoir, a Suicune, or a, what is it, Chandelier, they can actually zone you out. So one thing that I suggest is always run left or right. Try not to run towards your opponent if they're going to be projectile, and then throw your razor leaf and get ready for setups. This is what I usually do when a match starts. I run, jump, throw it one way, then I run around this way. What this does is, people who do not understand what this does is, they think that it's just a green thing that's moving really slow. So once you actually move out of the position of the camera, the leaves will come in from another way, from the back, and then bam, you can do your up Y, which is this kick, bam, and then you can switch positions like that. Guys, always try and keep in mind, if you're going to go in for a grab, try and grab him before the razor leaf hit him or after the razor leaf hit him. If you try and grab him during the razor leaf hit him, it will not connect and you'll whiff the grab and get punished. Keep that in mind. Another thing is, if you're playing against people who do not have projectiles and much more slower, instead of you using this, you can use his other special move, which is really good. So he actually has two different types of jumps. He has his neutral jump and he has his special jump, which you can also cancel to moves, and I'm gonna go over that later. Now his neutral jumps, when you do a special with that, you send out these leech seeds. What these does is, once they actually hit your opponent, they stun. I do not suggest you try and spam that, because this does not have any hit stun if you hit them on the first base like that. They can just walk right through it and basically they'll get their first attack off. I suggest if you're going to spam and play the Leech Seed game, to use his special jump, which is A, and then press it again to use his Leech Seed. This is really good because it does a knockup and you can also chain off of it. So bam, continue like that. And even if you're late on the execution, so say if you're doing Leech Seed and then bam, he moves, then you jump and hit him with the Leech Seed and move around. You can also wait for him to get to the air, then cancel it so you can change the battle. When you use any of his Leech Seed move, you can also maneuver around the map left or right, or change if you want your Leech Seed to go horizontal or vertical. Make sure you guys practice this so you can either set up walls or set up offensive plays for your opponent and continue combo. Now also keep in mind, he's a speed character. So if you playing against projectile, once again, throw your razor thing, and don't forget, you can just run around the map. This is a big ass map. Bam, go around, hit him like that. You can actually run around, use your speed to utilize against projectiles to go around and grab him. He's really, really good. Now enough of this bullshit ass field test. I'm gonna show y'all some battle phase that y'all gonna fucking love. Now there's two things that you need to keep in mind. He's a speed character. He has literally no range. All his range is pretty bad. This is okay, but it has a long startup compared to Weavile and Pikachu. But this is actually phenomenal for the neutral game. The neutral game is kind of hard of understanding. I'm still trying to get used to it, especially when you're in the corner trying to get pressure. But his best neutral game, or at least to get out of pressure, is his down Y. So what this does is basically a low sweep. So anytime you're being pressured, specifically by Weaved Out and Pikachu, these are really great players, and our character, I should say. And then the players that use them are typically people who just spam his buttons because they're fast. And once you get in the corner, there's kind of no way of getting out. The best way, in my opinion, to get out of a corner is, of course, to do your counter, and then maybe cancel that so you can run in with a grab. I'm gonna explain the the counter cancel later, but also his low sweep. His low sweep is actually really cool, especially for Weave Out and Pikachu, since they like to, you know, babble around a map. Or Weave Out, he has a move where he like to dash backwards, then move forward. What this does, as soon as he dashes backwards, if you time it right, it'll actually hit Weave Out on his toes just a little bit. So I want you guys to be aware of that if you guys are getting pressured, just to get out of the corner a little bit, and you guys can, you know, start up your setup. Each character have their own move to actually get out of pressure moves. I'm not sure on every character, but for SCEPTILE, his low Y can sweep under and basically reset the position. I'm coming from a Mortal Kombat X background, so in order to reset the game, we just hit them in the toes. And I try to utilize in this game because we don't really know the neutral game, so try and keep in mind that as well. Now, another thing is, after you do the pressure, in order to keep the pressure up, you can also do a jump backwards, or you can do something which is his back special, which is this. This is basically a counter. And also, if you hold it, you can actually teleport. I mean, not teleport, but, well, I guess it is teleport in the air, then vanish in a way, and then that'll get you out the corner as well. So if you're getting pressure in the corner, damn, go ahead and stop them like that. Jump, down, you'll be good. Get out the corner. Most of the times, if they predict it, you can also do this. You can also cancel in the air, and then jump, and then stall. What this does is, once he jumps, you can press his RZ. Well, I think it's R, but I changed mine to RZ because I'm comfortable on a PS4 and Xbox 360 controller. So then if you jump and press his RG, it actually stalls for a mount. Then you can continue to do a move like that, bam, to do a cancel, or you can just simply cancel out of it. So one thing I do is, say if I'm in a corner, getting pressured, I do my down Y, I may back up, go like this, trick him a little bit, and then I'll jump over with a leech seed, or I'll jump over with a stun like this. Bam, so I can go into combos, going with the grab, bam, easy. That's almost 0.5% just by doing some leech seed in the grab. Easy input. Although SCEPTILE is a speed character, keep in mind that his leech seed moves provides a lot of mix-ups, and it can confuse your opponents, leaving them to not know when to attack. If you time everything and mix up everything correctly, your opponent will not know when to attack, and he'll always get caught by his leech seed or get caught by one of your cancels into a grab. So always keep that in mind. Now here goes some actual techniques that you guys need to know and learn for SCEPTILE to be really good. Now, if you go ahead and do his neutral Y, light hits, and medium attacks, it's pretty unsafe. Except that one. That one is actually really good. But it's hard to hit because it has a lag time. Down. And then if you keep canceling into his long sword, or at least his long leaf slash, I'm not sure of the name from these new gems. But if they block that, you are going to get punished really hard. So this is what I want to explain. Once you press his X, his medium kick, if you press dash backwards or dash RZ, it's most likely going to be R for you guys. If you press dash backwards, you can cancel it. Bam, psych, won't even hit. Or you can also cancel it once you do hit him and cancel it forward as well. So bam, essentially you can do things like this. Let me turn that off. Essentially you can do things like this. Bam, dash forward, bam, dash backwards, or bam, jump. And then when you jump at the end, you can either jump, grab on this to have a little mix up. You could jump, go with the leech seed, or bam, go with the leech plants. I'm not sure what's the difference, leech seed and bullet seeds, I'm not sure. The reason why his dash back and forth cancel is really good, as well as his jump and seed plants is really amazing, is because you don't have to finish any of his combos. You can possibly do half a combo, then set up your leech seed so you could continue to have reset your opponent and extend damage, and also keep up the pressure and mix up for your opponent. And then you can maybe end it with a grab, you know, get in their head a little bit. So here's something that I usually use. Say if I hit him with my X, back up, I can do my down A. It'll set him up in a perfect position so you can get a little bit of health, get a little bit of damage in. Also, you could go in with the X, go in with the leech seeds, rush in, going with the up grab. That does almost 0.5%, and it confuses the fuck out your opponent. Also, another thing is you can also connect all his light attacks. So his Y, his double Y, you can also cancel those and keep on moving. Now the reason why these are good is because if you cancel his jump, which not his neutral jump but his second jump, you can cancel his move into a down hit like this. Now what this is good, this is provide a lot of spacing. You can also jump a little bit forward with this. So if you notice, say if I jump and I'm missing him, I'm out of range, I can also move a little bit forward. And what this does is set up for a lot of setups, and you can actually combo off of this, which is fucking phenomenal. This is a great move in order to space out your opponent and keep him in position so you can always dash forward for a grab or a combo. Make sure to keep in mind, instead of doing his hit, you can also do his lead seeds as well to mix it up a little bit, to dash forward for maybe a grab. So a lot of problems that I have when I first started playing SCEPTILE didn't understand is, once I do this, I didn't understand like how to get in. If I try to get in, I will come in really late, get counter hit, and then basically take a shitload of damage. I'm like, man, this dude fucking sucks. But then once I realized, if you actually time it perfectly, you can actually go wide and connect the combo. So it'll be something like this. Say if I do a light hit, bam, bam, jump, cancel, hit, connect as a combo. It's really good. And you could keep on doing like this pressure. Say if you do something like that to keep his pressure up, and it's phenomenal. You can also mix it up. So once your opponent get used to you doing like a, say you do a light hit jump, you can actually stop it right there, do a lead seed, and do probably a down grab. It's fucking crazy. Now, one thing that I noticed is this game has no stamina bar, so you will be dashing back, forth, and jumping consistently as many times as you want. So make sure to keep the pressure up. Make sure you mix up your seeds, mix up your grab. Make sure you mix up light attacks to dash backwards and forward, and just confuse your opponent. This dude is really fast and have a lot of mix-ups that have not been discovered yet. Now, if you utilize his cancel and his jump, you can also utilize his counter cancel to provide so much crazy stuff. And another thing I want to go over is his down A, which is this long grab. What this does is you can also cancel that as well. So this is essentially what I usually do online to keep the pressure up, but without actually, you know, hitting my person far away or changing the position. I may go in with the grab, jump, two, bam, going with the grab. Keep them in the distance, and it's fucking phenomenal. Also, you could go in with the light hits, jump with the cancel, close in, and go on with the grab. If you utilize all his moves, you can provide so much pressure, and all those combos just connect so smoothly. Now, I'm not sure if you guys know this already, but you can also cancel his lead seed. This one is actually really hard to cancel because this involves a double input slash his block button, or whichever you guys block button. Again, is probably the regular R, but mine is R. Say if I do my grab, bam, I could cancel it. Keep it going. This is really good because once you play people who actually understand how to play, or at least got to understand of somewhat what the neutral game is, they're gonna try and punish you. Once you do this, once you do that lead seed and do not connect, you're kind of screwed. So you might as well cancel that. Hit them with this, go back, cancel it again, and just confuse them a little bit. It's fucking crazy the moves that SCEPTILE's gonna do. I'm gonna show you guys a gameplay after this video, so you guys won't be like, well, how are you gonna put that in action without showing us? I'm gonna show you guys some gameplay. Once you utilize both these techniques to dash backwards as well as to cancel his leech punch grab, whatever you call that thing, to dash backwards again, you can create so much space between you and your opponent, and then you can start up setting up for your leech seed. Now, also another thing I want to show you guys is his mix-ups. He actually has a cross-up. I think everybody in this game, or at least the majority of characters, or at least melee characters, they have really good cross-ups. So this guy can jump two. I just said two. I need to get this Mortal Kombat sense out my head. He can jump Y, cross-up. It's a little bit of timing, and then you can use his X or his medium hit, and then cancel it into the run or cancel it into the lead seed. So this is what it looks like. Jump, bam, bam, lead seed. 9 hits. Connect that, bam. There's gonna be a little bit of stun. Get the grab. That's half damage off a reset of your opponent, which is fucking phenomenal. Phenomenal damage. So let me go over it again. I'm gonna try and do a little bit slowly. Bam, 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 bam. Reset your opponent. Run over here. Cancel. Go with the dash grab. Jump around again. Cancel with the lead seeds. Cancel that. Go ahead with the grab. Fucking crazy. You could go ahead, do a cross up, mix it up a little bit. After you do a cross up, bam, bam, do your lead seed. Going for a grab, cancel that, go with the jump. Phenomenal. It takes a little bit of time to get the timing actually right on this character as far as the cross up to his medium punch, but once you get that correct, you can start mixing up so many things. If you guys do find something new, let me know. Now there's a couple things I want to go over, but I don't want to make this video too long. I want to show you guys some gameplay after this, but I hope these tips and tricks helped you guys. I'm not sure if it was a little bit confusing because I'm still trying to get used to the Wii U and the settings and everything like that, but I may upload like an advanced combo tutorial for you guys where it's basically focused on only the combos. And then yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna play some gameplay after this, and I'll see you guys soon. Other than that, I'm out. Peace. Woo! I'm finna beat that ass, Charlie.
Don't you just get all revved up before a battle? I wonder what your opponent has in store for you.
Round one.
I guess this battle arena is oval-ish? Make sure not to get back into the wall. Let's keep our block up now. You can't use blocks against ground attacks. They're draining your synergy gauge. This is just the start of the battle. Be cool and take it slow. All right, let's call in some support. You've got more HP, but don't get careless. Pick up power to fill your synergy gauge. You haven't forgotten them. Keep it up. All right, let's have some more fun for the next round too. Now then, what'll it be?
Round two.
All right then, let's give it a shot. They've recovered some of their synergy gauge. Critical hit! Normal attacks are super effective against grab attacks. You haven't forgotten about support, have you? If you're in trouble, call in some help. Pick up power. Your synergy gauge is full. Now's your chance to use burst.